The Finger Painter Badge. A badge that is super unique, that is only given to a specific set of content creators who stand out over others. And people who desire the badge are famous people with over 1,000 subs. And that's what I'm going to be talking about, the Finger Painter Badge. I'm going to be talking about main parts of the badge, how to obtain it, and, other things about it. So I say we shall go and move on to the first thing, which is how to get the badge. So if you want to obtain the Finger Painter Badge, you have to have these requirements met. The first thing being that you have to have 15,000 total views on all of your videos. Well, not all of them. I'm talking about just have 15,000 total views over the past month. If you don't meet that requirement, they're not going to choose you, or it's less likely that they're going to choose you. The next requirement that you have to meet is having 4,000 watch hours. Having 4,000 watch hours is quite difficult for me, and I looked up how long on average it would take to get 4,000 watch hours, and it says about a year. So to every finger painter out there, how do you even have the patience? I gotta start making better content, man. The last requirement for having the badge is having 1,000 subscribers. Now, if you like having better content and you stand out over others, that's gonna increase how many subscribers you get. And even better, it's easier for you to get the finger painter. And I really want 1,000 subs, so I start, standing out more to people, because I don't really have a position yet to the Gorilla Tag community. I hardly am ever known, with only whopping 171 subs, which we're getting really close to getting 200. And if we get to 200, I'll be really happy, even though my birthday's upcoming and I made a deal with you guys. But moving back onto the video. Now we're going to talk about why they created the Finger Painter Badge. The Finger Painter Badge was created so that people would stop impersonating much bigger content creators. I'm going to use Elliot as an example, and CoolSign VR. So there's this one video that CoolSign made where he impersonated Elliot right as the Finger Painter came out, meaning that people had not really much knowledge of what the Finger Painter Badge was. And it was around that time, since they sounded the same, so Elliot kind of sounded much younger, which is what people took advantage of. Since CoolSign sounded like him, he wore his outfit and went into public lobbies, and soon enough, he got really popular and decided to upgrade a level, but like he said in the video, you can only impersonate content creators by having their permission, since you can get banned for impersonating people. But the badge was created just so that YouTubers would stop getting impersonated, so that they can go into a lobby, and if there's an impersonator, they can, kind of call them out for what they're doing. Because, yet again, I'm going to say, it's really bannable to impersonate someone, and I would like to do an example myself since I have Elliot's outfit, but I feel like I'm going to get spam reported over and over again, or obviously they're going to tell you to put on the Finger Painter or Illustrator. Since I don't really have much about this topic, we're going to move on to the next one. I'm going to be talking about why they made it so easy to get. So the badge was at first really hard to obtain, and what do I mean by that? I mean by basically the badge was a lot harder to get back then. I'm talking you had to have on average more than 10,000 subscribers, or maybe more than 5,000. And it was really hard for others to obtain, and they complained over and over again saying, why is the badge so hard to get? Until Gorilla Tag started taking notice of this message that people were leaving for them, trying to improve the game, and they made the badge much more easier to get. Back then, I'm pretty sure, like I said, you had to have at least more than 5,000 subscribers at least, with practically the same other requirements, having 15,000 total views and 4,000 watch hours. And you had to stand out over others and make your content more better than what others think of it. And so, as you progress through, the badge was still kind of hard. And now Gorilla Tag changed it to where you only need 1,000 subscribers to get the badge, which I believe would be really easy for me to get now, since I don't have the badge myself. And I really want the badge, and it would be something that I would want to have so that others would realize me. I would stand out amongst others, because they're accepting more creators into the program, which is what I'm going to talk about next. But, so, this badge has been much easier to obtain, and another thing with it is they made the Illustrator something for much bigger content creators. I'm going to use Jam and Curly as an example, but he doesn't have the Illustrator. but they asked him, since he was a much bigger content creator, and they want the illustrator badge to stand with other content creators with at least more than 50,000 to 100,000 subscribers. So I believe that's really good, just making the illustrator stand out more than other badges. And yeah, now we're going to move on to another topic. Why are they accepting so many creators into the program? Well, that's easy to answer. It's because they want more finger painters in the community, and their community felt so blank with only a few. And now, since they're accepting more into the program to have the badge, now they can have a better community, and the content from Gorilla Tag will spread to other people, and those people will aim for getting that badge too. And I really like how other people are trying to open up opportunities to new content, since they've seen this game drastically change over the past 4 years it's been out, and they really want that badge. And I know a couple of people who I've talked to who said that they wanted the badge so bad. Like me, I really want it because I'm a small content creator, but my content could change people's lives and how they see my channel, and just make me more popular and known, which is really something that I want. So yeah, anyways, that was the last topic for this video. So that's all I really have to explain for the finger painter badge. So if this kind of helped, go ahead and like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.